my gosh guys, it's nearly been an entire week since I last uploaded. That's not very good for me, is it? I used to daily upload and sometimes post like 2 or 3 times a day. I just had a little break over Christmas because, you know, why not? I've been doing this a long time. And now I just wanted to make a quick video about this crazy Roblox YouTube situation. Pretty much Roblox YouTubers are struggling. A lot of them are getting demonetized. Just in general, Roblox YouTube is in like a really poor state. And I'll get onto that as well because there's a lot of like terrible channels that exist these days. But yeah, pretty much I just thought I might as well just clear up the negative news before 2026 because, you know, we want to start off the new year positive, or at least we can try. So shout out to Creekcraft for this one. He said YouTube's AI moderation has started demonetizing a lot of Roblox and Minecraft channels. A bunch of creators in the space got hit overnight. Everyone from large to small creators completely losing all monetization. Any word on what's going on here? So he tagged the YouTube CEO Neil Mohan. I have a suspicion this guy is not going to reply. I mean, he's a bit of an interesting character and I'll talk a bit about him in a minute, but you can see here this is a screenshot from a Roblox YouTuber's channel and pretty much their entire channel got demonetized. Now this is a lot different than the yellow demonetization icon that a lot of creators, you know, get every now and again. Pretty much what this means, for those of you which don't know, they can't make money on YouTube anymore. And this happened to me at the very start of 2019 and honestly it was so frustrating and infuriating at the same time. Now this reason is kind of crazy. Harmful content involving minors. I mean, if you're somebody making Roblox videos or like Roblox gameplay or whatever, to get that kind of like demonetization penalty or whatever you want to call it, that is absolutely insane and doesn't really make a lot of sense. But yeah, we'll try and figure it out in a second. As I was saying though guys, this happened to me at the very start of 2019 and I remember being like really sad over this, and it kind of occurred to me how like we have no control over our YouTube channels. The reason my channel got demonetized was because of reused content, and I think it was because when I was a teenager I would make those stupid like Roblox versus real life videos and I would just use like funny fail clips that I found on YouTube. Obviously I would remix it into my own video and that's why I thought it was fair use and it was fine. But yeah, if you're ever wondering why I had to delete like a lot of my old content, it's mostly because a ton of it just got like copyright claimed, either because of music, you know, outro songs, things like that, because I would use like random funny clips I'd find. And yeah, I did actually lose monetization for an entire month. So back in 2019 I lost thousands of dollars, and as I said, it kind of occurred to me like doing YouTube for a job is like so scary. Literally in like 1 second you can just lose thousands of dollars and YouTube will never help you or explain what happened. The only reason I got remonetized, by the way, is because I had somebody with YouTube connections like manually reach out to them for me. I was like completely powerless myself, right? I just couldn't do anything. But for all of you guys that are YouTubers yourselves, this is pretty much what happens. So this guy has a channel called Zap Plays and he got entirely demonetized and kicked from the YouTube partner program for making 99 nights in the forest content. So it's really weird, and this is like a common occurrence. People that make videos on this game that get like hundreds of thousands of views, you know, these guys are popular, they are among the YouTubers getting demonetized and YouTube is just refusing to help them. It is kind of horrifying, right? A YouTuber that I'm friendly with got demonetized over Christmas. Yeah, imagine that. On Christmas Day, when you're trying to enjoy yourself with your family, your entire income just gets removed. Absolutely disgusting. But yeah, he said 2 of my channels were demonetized in a massive AI moderation wave that seems to be affecting gaming creators. He also said these channels employ a team of 14 people, and if he carries on being demonetized, well, yeah, he can't pay them anymore. YouTube replied with just some absolute garbage. They said, upon checking, we can confirm that your channels are currently active in the YouTube partner program. Anyway, it turns out they were lying. That was probably an automatic response. So Mango Paul replied and he said both of these channels were falsely removed from the partner program and I can't get a single human response anywhere. Keep in mind, Mango Paul has got like hundreds of thousands of subscribers across multiple channels, and YouTube just replied and they said if you think your channels were incorrectly suspended, you've got to submit an appeal. And guess what guys, the appeals are handled by a robot and they never ever help and they never ever accept your appeal. But you may be curious to find out why exactly are YouTubers that upload 99 nights in the forest content getting demonetized. Well, a few days ago I did speak to Mango Paul about this, and his theory is something to do with like the children characters inside of the game. I think they call them missing children, and one of the main objectives of the game is to rescue them because they've been kidnapped by this creepy deer thing. I have played the game once or twice. I think I played it for the Roblox Halloween event, and yeah, it was okay. Not something I would want to play again and again, but you know, I can understand why Roblox players like it. So it could be something to do with like this missing kid minigame, and YouTube's AI is just picking this up as like a real life true crime story or something, and they're believing it's not appropriate for advertisers, so the channels are getting demonetized. I mean, that could be the reason. That's what Mango Paul told me. I mean, he doesn't 100% know, that was just his theory, and it is a pretty strong one, I guess. There were also some Roblox YouTubers that got demonetized that don't even make videos on this game, so yeah, it's definitely a worry. Yeah guys, being a YouTuber isn't all fun and games. I know it kind of looks like it, but behind the scenes, my god, it is very stressful at times. Like, the stress and anxiety you can get from it is just something else. It's next level, right? Because this is like your personal work. You know, it's not like getting fired by some big corporation that you couldn't give a toss about. When your hard work gets like deleted or copyright striked or just some other nonsense, it really does hurt. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about this, wasn't I? So this is the CEO of YouTube, Neil Mohan. Check out this, right? This was from early December. YouTube CEO says the platform will proceed with expanded AI moderation tools despite recent backlash because, yeah, they don't work. The stupid AI bots just take down random stuff. They're demonetizing tons of channels. It's horrible. So scary. So Neil Mohan also said, AI will enable a new class of creators who previously lacked the skills or equipment. I'm not being funny, right? But if you're so lazy that you can't be bothered to learn an editing software or even just figure out how to hold a phone in landscape mode and tap record, then you should not be a flippin' YouTuber, right? That's not me going crazy. AI influencers should not be a thing. It's crazy to me that this guy is willing to fill up Google server storage with just AI trash. It's pretty worrying. I'm definitely glad I started my channel in 2017. If I was given the task of like building up a channel in 2025 or 2026, I could definitely do it, but I don't think it would be as easy or as fun as it was back in the OG YouTube days. I mean, 2017 wasn't even OG YouTube, but a lot has changed a ton since then. My channel's going to be 10 years old in a few years, which is kind of crazy to me. As I was telling you guys at the start of the video though, I really do feel like the entire quality of the Roblox YouTube scene has just decreased a lot. A lot of the recent content I'm seeing is just not very good or interesting. It really has got to the point where people sort of use YouTube as a business and just a way to make money, kind of like the Mr. Beastification of YouTube, right? Rather than actually putting their heart and soul into it and making something that they think's good. So for the next part of today's video, let's talk about these creators, because there's been quite a few of them popping up recently, and there is a new type, and some of the slop content that these guys are uploading, it's mainly in the style of shorts or live streams. Words can't even describe how bad this content is. It's so like mind-numbingly bad. It should be illegal to post some of this stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen some of these, right? But there's this kind of like live stream problem, or at least I call it a problem, on the Roblox YouTube scene right now, where people will do these weird live streams with like this brain rot music blaring in the background, and they will just pull in like millions of views. If you don't know what I mean, let me show you a few examples and you'll probably recognize it, right? Look at this. Yeah, it's just like bottom of the barrel garbage content. I can't believe kids will watch these live streams, and there's thousands of them. Look, here's another one. And I wasn't joking when I said slop like this was doing well. I found somebody's channel and they were getting like hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions of views off these live streams. And the chat was active as well, or at least it seemed active. Maybe this is just dead internet theory, because I'm struggling to believe any human, no matter what age, would be able to sit down and watch something like this. It's kind of baffling, to be honest. So yeah, I really don't know, guys. I kind of just feel like the entirety of Roblox YouTube is really bad right now. I feel like most creators are just, you know, uploading the brain rot slop. I've also noticed quite a few of the creators that I personally watch, they just don't really bother uploading a lot anymore, right? It's kind of the same as me. I even saw Creekcraft getting quite a bit of hate over on Twitter. A lot of his old fans kind of don't like his newish content. Here's the thing though, Roblox audiences have changed, and I've noticed that with my channel as well. I don't really get the views like I used to, but I'm pretty stubborn. I kind of like upload what I want to upload, if that makes sense. I don't really care about views and stuff. stuff, but Creek is somebody that definitely does, and a lot of his old fans are just kind of like getting mad at him for his new like brain rot content or whatever. He still does the classic news videos, so I think people are overreacting if I'm being honest, but it is interesting. I think Creekcraft even pointed this out himself, like the whole Roblox audience has changed dramatically. You know, a few years ago people would have called the brain rot stuff stupid, but these days it's super popular because there's like a whole new wave of kids, a whole new generation looking for Roblox content to watch. So yeah, it just is what it is. If you're watching Creek stuff and you realize you don't like it anymore, well, it's because you grew up. So there we have it. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. But yes, YouTube is definitely changing, and it looks like it's probably for the worse.